Hello, hello YouTube. My name is Stacy. I'm known here as flightyrambler, and I'd like to welcome you to my channel today. Today, friends, hello again. Nice to be with you once more. I have a video planned for today wherein I'm going to be following Sweet Bee Paper Co's collage collaboration. It's a 52-week project, and there are 52 cards in a deck of cards, hence her challenge. This week, I'm working on her week 3. She's pulled 2 prompts, Road and Brown. First things first, I'm going to draw one of these cards to work on. The 4 of Diamonds. Now, this is a glossy surface. Everyone, you can probably see that shine, and everyone knows that glue isn't going to stick to that too well unless you give it some tooth. Road and Brown. I have a feeling, I have an idea of what I want to do. It'll be kind of like a perspective shot again. So I'm going to begin by getting something down on top of this to give it some tooth. I think I'll do a little collage of some of these papers. This is a piece of one of the older piano roll papers, the end of it. That's a really fun color and design. This is the piano roll paper itself, and I love the streaks and dots in it, as well as the words over here. I really like using this, and it happens to be brown. That will fulfill the brown part of the challenge. I'm thinking of using maybe some words. I love using words, and perhaps I'll add some dimension with this brown cardboard piece. We'll see. I don't think I need this because I'm going to be doing a collage instead, so I'll save this tea bag for another project. And I think I'll just add a bit of white to break up the brown in my collage. Now, when it comes to the road, I'm going to draw that. What shade of brown? Well, I've created this little cheat sheet here of some of the acrylic inks I have, and I'm leaning today towards the burnt umber. So that would be this one, the burnt umber. And for texture, perhaps this tape. I don't even know what kind of tape this is. It has these strings in it, and when you twist it, you can get some really interesting dimension and whatnot on the card. So all this being said, I think I have what I want to create the project today. So let's get to it. All right, so I'm going to begin by getting out some matte gel medium. That's what I'm going to be gluing my collage down with today. I'll use this well. So this is a new format for me, talking while I'm arting. I usually have music going to let my muse take me somewhere. And it's unusual for me to be talking while I create. I did try an ASMR nail video. I've been trying different things just to see what I can come up with for different styles of editing and filming. You'll have to let me know what you think. Is it better that I do a voiceover after I've completed my project, or talk while I try to create? I don't know how this is going to turn out because I'm so self-conscious about talking while creating. This is not something I typically do. And to be honest, friends, I might even stop with the voiceover in a little while and just play some music while I get things done here. Oh, I like that. I like this little row of dots along the bottom here. Let's put that there. I do want to kind of not cover up the one of the corners where the suit and number are. So right here, oh, we'll try like this little word. I don't know what the word is. It's en français. Ooh, slide that up there. Ooh, more of these cute dots and dashes. Yeah, this player piano paper is really fun to play with. I like the texture it's creating in the background with me doing nothing at all. Love that. And like I've mentioned before in other videos, this piano player paper is available in my Etsy shop. I have a link to that listed below if you want to go check it out. It's really fun paper to play with. And now I don't know if I want to use this until later. For now, I want to get this dry. So I'm going to get my heat tool out and get it dry. Not quite dry, but I am noticing I want some more white space up here. So I'll just layer in some more of this dictionary page here. So that's like 1, 2, 3 spots of white space if we're not counting that. And we have numerous places with the paper. I suppose the paper would satisfy the brown prompt. Looks like I'm not going to be using this today. It's just a bit too strong and I want it for something else. So we'll see. So I'm going to put these back in my stash. These will go into my stash of smaller pieces, and this will go back into the stash with bigger pieces. Now that this is all dry, I'm ready for my next layer. Like I said, I'm going to be using the burnt umber acrylic ink. And for the scribble journaling today, I'll be using this dip pen. Isn't that pretty? Now I'm not too sure of the nib. I'm having difficulties finding the sweet spot on this nib, but I feel that last week I shouldn't have put it in the well of this palette. It was too shallow. I need to be able to dip it deeper, which is what I'm able to do with this, dipping it like this. So I'm going to change that up and see if it makes a big difference. It probably will. You'll pick up more ink this way. So scribble journaling. I want to add some white space, so I'm going to use this gesso. I have an idea of what I want. I want to draw a road with some trees. Very literal translation of the prompt, but I feel that would work. And then I'll use this tape for the trees. So I'll use this tape to really add some dimension to some potential trees. See how that works for me. Does that look like a tree to you? I don't know. I don't know. But I am going to seal it with more of that matte gel medium I had in my palette. Just stick this stuff down and give it a bit of a tooth so I can add some brown to it. I really put the heat tool close to the tape and it melted it, which gave it some really interesting sharper lines, which I think is really interesting. Is it picking it all up? Yeah. Fun, huh? Okay, so I'm going to take that same burnt umber that I used for the scribble journaling. I'm going to put some in my palette. And here's hoping that what I see in my head comes to fruition on this card. I'm going to take a smaller brush. This is a flat brush. And I'm just going to I'm not sure if this is reading as trees.
Use a thinner brush maybe?
Sure, yeah. This is definitely a tree. Sure. Yep. Okay, I'm going to use, I think, a black pen to kind of finalize the road. And then I'll give that a wash of color. Let's see what I have. Water soluble graphite light. We'll see what this looks like. And then
Okay. Okay.
I melted all of the, some more of the tapes. All the branches aren't connecting, so I'm just trying to connect them back and make it look a little more like a tree in fall after everything's fallen or something. I think it's there. This was a tough one for me. I really hemmed and hawed about what to do, so I think I'm going to have to say this is it. It's a road in brown. Those were the prompts. So I think I satisfied them. Yeah. Those are some trees. That's a road. Okay. I want to find a sentiment for this. I want to use some of this. This was from a children's book, an old children's book with extra large type. Ooh, right here. Too close for comfort. I like it. I'll just outline the words with some black pen. Too close for comfort. And so here's my completed card. I've satisfied the prompts, which were brown and road. I like the quote. I like how the plastic melted. That was an interesting effect. I like using the brown to create branches, and hopefully it reads as trees. To be honest, this isn't my best work. It's not the best representation of my work, my arts, but I'm glad that I got this challenge completed. Again, my thanks to Rachel at Sweet Bee Paper Co. for hosting this collaboration. I'll have links to her information in the description box below. As well, I will have links to my Etsy shop should you be interested in checking out what I have to offer there. And don't forget the hashtag is hashtag Sweet Bee Card Collab. She has a list of participants, and when you click on the hashtag, a lot of channels and videos are listed there for your viewing pleasure. And so, yeah, please go ahead, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and until my next video, bye-bye.